What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video, I'm going to talk about 5 meme coins that can explode right now. Some are obviously going to be in better entries than others, but all of these have tremendous potential. Before people ask me, I'm buying all of these meme coins on this multi-chain trading bot. It's called Lab, and it's the best one out there. You can get exclusive access with the link down in the description. It's also on my X profile. Follow me on there as well. Let's get started. So the first one is going to be Troll. I don't want to necessarily call this a good entry because it's obviously not, but I want to really tell you about the potential that meme coins have in this market, because if you think about it, like the majority of meme coins, obviously, you know it, like they go to zero within 24 hours, 48 hours at most. This one, people held for months, for around 3 months or so from when it launched, and then overnight, this one went around a 15x up. So this really should also make you understand that it's better to just hold the high conviction plays that you have and not just focus on like flipping 1,000 meme coins per day. Who do you think is going to be the people that make the most amount of money? The people that just ape with size on a high conviction play and then end up doing a 15x, 20x or so? Or the people that are just chasing 2x's and flipping 1,000 meme coins all day, which more than half of them are going to go to zero? I mean, I'm sure that you have the answer already. Talking about Troll, I mean, this is one of the OG memes, and not talking about meme coins, about OG memes of the internet, and obviously it was just inevitable that it would have gone so high. I personally traded it. I personally didn't make an outrageous amount of money because I wasn't holding this, so I'm gonna keep it real. I talk about my wins and my losses. I probably would have made 7 figures plus if I'd held, because my entry was around 10 to 50 million in market cap. But listen, even if you had bought around 100 million just the other day when it touched 100 million, you would already be 2x. So this should really reconsider your meme coin trading strategy and to focus on high conviction play. And this is also what I'm currently doing as my personal strategy at the moment, focusing on a lesser number of plays but better in terms of conviction. The Troll community has absolutely exploded, and in fact you can see that the community page has 6.1k members. There's not much to say about this other than the fact that this is one of the OG memes on the internet, as I was saying before, and there's obviously more and more KOLs just talking about it, bull posting. I think that this is going to go even higher, but I would not recommend to talk about right now. But I really wanted to bring it out there just for the visibility. And the fact that Troll pumps so much as well, it's also a good sign for you to accumulate other memes, because what is happening right now is that a lot of the trenchers, a lot of the liquidity stuck in the meme coin market was allocated towards Troll. So people sold their own bags of other existing meme coins that were perhaps doing even well, but they chose to focus on Troll, and because of that, the prices of other meme coins crashed, and this is a good opportunity for other meme coins. So this is also why I wanted to talk about Troll, because Troll is giving an incredible entry for other meme coins out there. So for instance, Momo, you've already seen me talk about Momo already. I was actually talking in the video that I posted the other day that I would have seen 2 scenarios, the one that we would have just pumped, and the second that we would have had a correction and then reclaim this line within this descending wedge and then going to new all-time high. Obviously scenario 1 is not happening now, but scenario 2 is still on the cards, and in fact it seems extremely likely, because you need to ask yourself, why do we see this big dump on Momo? We're seeing this dump on Momo just because Trolls sucked in the liquidity from the trenches, from the meme coin traders. So what do? You buy charts where they are very much in the red and not where they are super in the green. Okay, when they're in the red, this is when you're gonna make the biggest returns on your investment. So if you buy Momo here, reclaims here, it goes to a new all-time high. Let's say that it goes to 50 million in market cap. That is a super easy 3x that you can do. And if you put 5 figures, even like if you do a big play with size, depending obviously on what your budget, what your portfolio is, you can end up making a crazy multiplier with not too much risk. What's the risk of buying Momo here? That it drops to like maybe 13, 14 million in market cap? We've already seen this drain caused by the rotation into the attention span of meme coin traders. So there's not that much risk right now, but there's a lot of upside to it. Don't take anything that I'm saying as financial advice. Obviously, like I'm not a financial advisor. Do your own research. Buying meme coins is extremely risky. You should be well informed about the risk, but I'm telling you about my own personal strategy. And in fact, I've accumulated a lot of Momo in the last day and even today before filming this video. Momo, if you've been living under a rock and you don't know what it is, I mean, first of all, shame on you, because I called 100x plus in my VIP group, and you can see here, VIP group by Signal. I shared it at 300k in market cap. It ended up doing an all-time high of 47 million. But what I can tell is that this is the sister of Bonk, and it's the first female Shiba to gain this sort of popularity. It's a massive narrative out there. It's directly supported by, I would call it Bonkabal, but the team of Let's Bonk Launchpad. There's already some centralized exchanges, probably more are going to come. They're listed on CoinMarketCap only today, I think. So there's definitely some updates coming very, very soon. There's also going to be implementations of buyback from the Bonk ecosystem. This is directly supported by the Bonk ecosystem, okay? It's not just a LAR play or a beta play on the meme coin, on the main meme coin of Bonk itself. So this is why it has so damn potential. People that are smart are going to accumulate at these levels. I've already made 3 videos about Bonk, so you can check them out if you want to have a more in-depth analysis about Bonk. As I said at the beginning of this video, I'm buying Solana, Ethereum, and base plays all through this trading bot. Get access so you can start trading like me and printing some big money. And since you're watching this video, I also want to give back to you and make you have some free money. So first of all, I'm doing this giveaway in partnered with Riv Capital DAO. They're giving away $1,000 to 5 lucky winners. They've been already giving away $4,000 across the last 3 months. So check it out. It takes 1 second to enter. And there's also a free airdrop that you can hunt by just basically registering to this whitelist. If you register to this whitelist, you're going to get an allocation at TGE for absolutely free. Takes 2 minutes to do. And all you got to do is basically just follow my next profile and jump on a Telegram group. So if you're not doing it, you probably must not like money. The next one on today's list is Mary. And this is honestly, I didn't see this coming, but it's right now the #1 trending meme coin on Ethereum. I scanned it randomly and I was like, okay, this could send, but I've seen a lot of SPX derivatives, to be honest. I didn't see any of them being so successful, but this really surprised me. At the end of the day, this should be the best derivative on SPX because Mary, this is the official mascot of SPX 6900. Obviously, the meme coin that Murad has been chilling for the last year, you know, like meme coin Jesus. So given that SPX at the end of the day is probably the biggest cult when it comes to meme coin, you probably shouldn't have seen the mascot of that ecosystem to be, you know, a low conviction place, because this should be the biggest conviction outside of it. And as a result, honestly, this community has been exploding. I've been hosting a lot of spaces. Personally, not sure if Murad has actually aped into this. I heard some rumors about it, but I didn't do as much research to see if Murad has actually played into this. We've seen already some centralized exchange listing. They just listed on Maxi the other day. So this is obviously one of the things that pumped the price, because when we see the big centralized exchange listings coming from these low-cap meme coins, they're obviously going to pump the price a lot because, you know, that is a big catalyst event. Right now it's sitting at 10 million in market cap. I don't think that this is an entry. If we retrace between this 5 to 7 million zone, I would probably buy a heavy bag of this. And imagine if Murad directly shields this and it acts as the proper and only beta play to SPX. I mean, this would absolutely go ballistic and would probably pull some multipliers just like Troll did in the last couple of days. Next one on today's list is going to be Mindfuck. This is honestly the best play in the Matt Fury ecosystem that I can think about right now. People that watch my YouTube video, not even my VIP group, because I posted it this time at pretty much the same exact time. I posted a YouTube video at 1.5 million. It went to 6 million. So if you're not printing, I mean, you probably should rethink your strategy, because it already did 4x for my call around 2 days after that I posted a YouTube video, because I know a good gem when I see one. And the Matt Fury narrative is going to be probably the most profitable for me, my community in the last year or so. And Matt Fury, if you don't know who he is, by the way, is the creator of Pepe, the Boys Club book, and a lot of other things. And Mindfuck is part of Cortex Vortex, the latest publication by Matt Fury, and this is taking the crypto world by storm, because honestly, it's probably the strongest play right now into the Matt Fury ecosystem. Right now, it's forming a new accumulation pattern. I can see a bull flag, so it's probably gonna just range a little bit before exploding to a new all-time high. The chart looks textbook perfect, and again, if you watch my YouTube video, I shared the YouTube video at exactly this point, so you can see it's already a 4x from my call. But I do believe believe that this is going to go much higher. There's already rumors or centralized exchange listing, and I know already that I've applied to a tier 1 centralized exchange, so hopefully it's going to be listed there. And there's already several tier 2, tier 3 exchanges that are on the way. So as soon as this happens, I do expect the price to be into the Deca millions. My short-term target will probably be somewhere between 10 to 20 millions, and perhaps if we get a tier 1 exchange listing, we could even go into the 20 to 50 range. Honestly, a 5 to 10x with size is on the horizon, and if we get big catalyst events, I don't even see why this would not achieve 100 million in market cap at the peak of this altcoin season, also market allowing. Because obviously if the market is going to be bearish overall, a lot of these opportunities are going to be kind of restrained. But if the market is also going to be good, if Ethereum is going to go above $4,000, then all these plays are also going to be in a more favorable environment as a result. Talking about Mindfuck, as I said, it's part of Cortex Vortex. Cortex Vortex is the latest book by Matt Fury. Matt Fury narratives becoming hot again. In fact, you can see that a lot of characters from Cortex Vortex like Beast, Boss Burger, Alex Rogel, a lot of them have been pumping in the last few days, but Mindfuck is the most solid chart out there. So as I said, bid on the strongest ones and you're going to be rewarded. This is a high conviction play. I'm holding this for the long term, and I have very good expectations about it. Okay, the last one that I'm going to share today, since it's the last one, is going to be the most degen one out of today's list. This is Ribbit on Base. It's a fresh new launch, so by the time that you're watching it, this could be 0 or this could even go 100x in the next few days. It's a new launch, but given that you stayed until the end of this video, you are a filthy degen, so you deserve a pick that could actually have a big multiplier. But obviously, the higher the risk, the higher the reward, but the higher the risk, so you must be prepared to lose it all if you're investing into this kind of trades. I personally just bought the dip right before filming this video at 110k, and I shared it in my VIP group. We're already making money with this, but obviously it's gonna be high risk, so I can't stress this enough. Do your own research. It could disappear by a couple of days, whereas the others that I talked about today, they're already more established, so they're gonna be safer to ape with size. You wouldn't ape with size on a call like this, at least in terms of my personal opinion, but you could hope to get very good multipliers. And the rules still stand, like take your initial out at 2-3x, let your moonbacks ride, take your profits when profits are due. There's a very successful team behind it. This is the same team that launched Bonk on Base that went to 1.4 million in market cap just a couple of weeks ago, so they definitely know what they're doing. Right now, this one is the top one trending on Dex Screener for the base ecosystem. There's also a Dex Boost paid, and they're running ads, so everything that you want to see, really, it's an original characters. Frogs do extremely well, not just the Mad Fury one, but every sort of frog on Ethereum or Base tends to do extremely well. The volume is definitely there. I can see that they're also using a volume bot that is helping them with the trending, so this is why the number of holders is going to be skewed. Doesn't mean that it's a scam, it's just that they're using a volume bot that is going to help them trend at the #1 spot on Base, and a lot of eyes are going to come to it as a result. You can see that they literally just launched 10 hours ago, so yeah, you can see that they only have 100 followers. They also already applied to CoinGecko, so this is good because the team means that they have money. There's some callers already that I can see calling on X, and honestly it looks bullish. It's a frog, and as long as it gets the right eyes on it, as long as we see big KOLs and more influencers on X or YouTube talking about it and calling it, I don't see why this will not do well. I mean, it's probably going to do well, but again, it's going to be a higher risk, and you might be getting a good entry, you might see a dip and then pump right after. So make sure to check the chart, find an entry, and this could be a very good runner for this week. This is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think about today's picks down in the comment section. Make sure to join the giveaway of Riv, $1,000 again, that is freaking huge, and join also the free airdrop list. It's gonna all linked into my X profile, and give me a follow since you're there already. Get access to lab and start trading and start printing money with meme coins. If you want to get all my early buying signals, then join my VIP group. It's going to be the first link down in the description. People have been making big money there. I've called 100x on Momo, I've called 100x on USDUC in the last couple of months. So if you've been there, you've already created a substantial amount of wealth, but the bull market is not going to last forever. Altcoin season is just around the corner, the last run of the cycle, so you don't want to miss it. Join now and let's make some money together. I hope to see you there and help you out with your crypto investing journey. And until then, take care for now.